All right, let's look at some of these limits at infinity, the first three in this video. So we're kind of look at A first. We're looking at the limit as x goes to infinity of the square root of 8x squared minus 3 over 2x squared plus x. Now basically what we're going to be looking at as in this case, if we can, is the degrees on the top and the bottom. And if we think of this, the further we go out towards infinity, the less these extra terms have any effect on our limit. And we're really just determined by the lead coefficients. So this is going to be equal to the limit as x goes to infinity without those, right? So it's going to be the square root of 8x squared over 2x squared. The functions aren't equal, but the limits are. And we can reduce this a little bit further, and we're ending up looking at the limit as x goes to infinity of the square root of 4, which is 2 on a good day. All right, let's look at B. So B has us looking at the limit as t goes to negative infinity of t squared plus t minus 1 over 8t squared minus 3. All that to the 1/3 power. Well, we can pull that 1/3 out if the limit on the inside goes somewhere nicely. And we have the degrees of the same on top and bottom. And again, these guys have less power the further we go out. So this is really looking at the limit as t goes to negative infinity of t squared over 8t squared, all raised to the 1/3. Those other terms go away, don't have less and less power. So we can reduce this further. The t squareds cancel and we're left with 1/8 to the 1/3, or the cube root of 1/8, which is 1/2. All right, let's look at C. C is looking at the limit. This one is not headed towards infinity, but look what's happening in the denominator. As y goes to -5, the top is 2y over 2y plus 10. Now notice the top is going towards -10 and the bottom is going towards 0. So this is going to be an infinity situation. It's either going to go to positive infinity or negative infinity, and so we have to explore what happens on either side of -5. So we're going to look at the limit as t goes to -5 from the left. So numbers smaller than -5, like -4. So let's write this down really quick. 2y over 2y plus 10. The top's still going to -10 no matter what. But the bottom is going towards 0 in a positive way because we're putting in numbers smaller than -5. Oops, sorry, I said that incorrectly. That's going in a negative way. So numbers smaller than -5 is like -6. And so when we plug in -6, we get a negative down here. So it's going towards 0 in a negative way. So a negative divided by a negative is positive infinity. All right, let's look at the limit as t goes to -5 from the right. That is like -4. I think I misspoke earlier. The top's still going to -10. The bottom this time is going to 0 in a positive way. So the negative divided by a positive is going to negative infinity.